So I may have had this idea a little bit too late, but I thought it might be a good idea to start to document my struggle against the bamboo on my property. I bought this house about a month ago or so, and the previous owners obviously let the bamboo get a little out of control. So you can kind of see what I'm dealing with right now. Since I have already started the process, I'll kind of talk to you about what I've been doing so far. There's a big empty spot right here. This is actually where a tree fell over the winter and took out a bunch of bamboo, so I had a landscaper come and cut out the tree and the bamboo that was knocked down as well. So that took out a decent chunk, I guess. Not really decent compared to the full amount. So far what I've been doing is walking around and knocking down the little sprouts that come up, the new shoots that get sent up. I've researched this project a little bit, and I've learned that it's very much a battle of energy, that you need to deplete the bamboo's energy, which is stored in the rhizomes under the ground. So this is running bamboo that I'm dealing with, and while the large stalks are contained mainly over here, I do see them sprouting up over here. You can see I've cut down a decent amount toward the house. It was even right alongside the house here. So you can see I dug up a lot of that. So that's been part of what I've been doing, cutting down the mature shoots that are near the house and ripping out the rhizomes out of the ground as much as I can. So you can see this part of the yard is very torn up, and there's lots of gashes where I've ripped out the rhizomes, and I've already thrown them away, so I don't have any of those to show you. As far as this large area here, I have been trying to cut down the mature stalks at the edge of where it's growing. So again, you'll see I'm dealing with quite a lot here. But up until about a week ago, it extended past these few, I think these are Leland cypress trees right here. These Leland cypress trees were completely engulfed in bamboo, so I cut the ones down that stretch the farthest away, you know, the sort of the edge line of the bamboo. And then the plan is just to kind of gradually work my way back. Now in this area at the edge here, I have been applying very sparingly and accurately glyphosate, I believe it's called. I don't want to use that too much because I know it's not the best thing for the environment, but I just want to contain the edge of the growth. I definitely don't want to use it toward here because you'll see I am up against a body of water, so I don't want to risk that running off into the water. So I'm just applying it here toward the edge to try to kill the roots, the rhizomes at the edge, to prevent it from spreading any further. Then the goal will be over the next, who knows how long, to gradually, little by little, cut down these mature stalks. You know, can't do it all in one day, but in life, as long as you keep moving forward, eventually you'll get to where you're going. So yeah, that pretty much encompasses my three-pronged strategy. I'm gonna try to gradually cull these back closer and closer toward the water, applying glyphosate only very minimally, sparingly toward this side, away from the water. Knocking down new sprouts as I see them, and ripping out rhizomes, digging them out of the ground. The good news is I think that time is on my side. This is not something I need to have done in the near future, but I can spend years doing this, and I think it will definitely take years from what I found. But that's my strategy. Here's a young one, just started coming up. There's a couple of them actually. So the idea here is that, you know, it takes a lot of energy for the rhizomes to push out these new ones, and then by ripping it out before it sprouts leaves and is able to replenish its energy, you know, it's wasted all that energy to make this new shoot. So I'll every day come out here and knock these ones down. I also like to taunt the mature bamboo by holding up the one that I just ripped out and saying, do you see what's going to happen for the next 5 or 10 years? You keep sending these out, and I'm going to keep knocking them down, and that's how I'm going to kill you. So I like to do things like that. I like to taunt the bamboo. Hopefully, you know, my mental energy depletes it. I think I've heard things like that. Like if you play angry music at plants, it affects them, or if you direct negative energy toward it. Yeah, I'm not really a believer in that kind of stuff, but with this massive infestation that I'm dealing with, I'm willing to try anything. So there it is. Again, I've been at this for about a month already, but you know, all great epic tales begin in media res, so that's how I'm viewing this start of this video series. So I'll try to make maybe weekly updates, and I think it'll be a nice thing to document one man's struggle against bamboo. And one thing I've definitely learned so far is that I think I can say with certainty that hell is covered in bamboo. I think that, you know, I hope I never have to witness that firsthand, but I'm pretty sure that if you were to go to hell, you would see this pretty much everywhere. All right, thank you.